How do you see the world around you? How do you look at it? How do you know the world that you're looking at is real? Like the way you're seeing the world is the way the world actually is. You know, we're talking this semester about walking in the dark, and how do you know while you walk around in the dark what's true, what's real? How do you get a sense for that? I mean, we live in a world that's, well, I mean, the world is crazy, right? But we also live in a world like full of filters, different kind of filters. Like, for instance, Instagram. How many different filters are there available on Instagram? You can pretty much edit, re-edit, lighten, darken, do whatever you want to on Instagram through a filter. You know, you can change the background, you can put sparkly things on your face, you can do all, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, I could make myself look as young as you, and you could make yourself, I don't really know who would want to do this, look as old as me. I mean, there's just a ton of things that you can do, right? Unlimited things you can do on Instagram filters. Cameras, like the one I'm looking in right now. There are filters that you can put on a camera. Some of them are just a protective lens. They might have a tint, just a mild tint to it, but it's really there just to protect the lens from getting damaged. But you can buy UV filters. You can buy filters that do different things with sunlight, that change the amount of sunlight that actually gets to the camera. It helps you with glare. It helps you with haze, so you can maybe be looking at a shot of scenery, the side of a mountain where it's all hazy. You put a filter on, and the haze disappears. Filters help us see. They're revealing and helping us see the world better and more clearly around us. But filters also can be deceptive. They can cause us to see in a way that isn't really accurate. So filters assist us, right? So if you go out, we talked about moonbows a couple weeks ago in my Evo. You can go out to a waterfall at night with a full moon, and there's a moonbow there that you sometimes can't see with the naked eye, but you put a filter on a camera, and you can see the grayscale of the moonbow in the midst of the water, and you can change the filter and actually enhance the light and add color to it. Filters are amazing. They're fun to play with on a camera. They're revealing, but they're also deceptive because they can distort reality as much as they can enhance it. Well, you probably should know by now where I'm going with this. We all use different filters to see the world around us. How do we know whether the filters that we're looking at our world through are revealing and enhancing and helping us see more clearly, or distorting and deceptive, causing us to not even see what is there? I mean, that's the question for us. The filters that we see our world through are really what we use for the basis of determining truth, what we believe to be truth, right? I want to say my truth. I got to be honest with you. I don't trust me enough to live by my truth. There has to be another way for me to find truth. That's where Jesus enters the conversation. The ultimate lens for us to see our world clearly. The earliest invitation in John's gospel, this gospel that we're looking at this semester in the second chapter, Jesus tells them 4 times in this chapter, come and see. Come and see. You will see for yourselves the way life is to be lived. He said later in John's gospel, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. And yet Paul, in one of his letters, says it's hard for us to see clearly because we look through a dim lens. Our lens is foggy. Our lens is skewed. But Jesus, as he did for Nicodemus, and that he did for the woman at the well, as he did for those that he taught in the 6th chapter, as he did for Mary and Martha at the raising of their brother from the dead, as he did for the disciples in clarifying his meaning, as he lived with them, clarifies, he gives us a lens through which we can see the world, helping to clarify who he is for us and what our life can be about. A lot of lenses out there for us to choose from. A lot of lenses out there. I mean, play with them on Instagram, right? Distort the way you look. Enhancing it or changing it. A lot of lenses out there. Which lens are you using to see your world? Which lens are you using that's shaping your life? Our prayer and hope for all of us this semester as we continue to navigate what it means to walk in the dark is that Jesus, through his encounters in Scripture and his encounter with us, clears up for us what it means to live in his way, enabling us to walk in the dark. Grace and peace.